A boater still giving thanks over what happened to him Thanksgiving morning. A tugboat rescued him from this dinghy, which he was floating in the Caribbean, after his boat took on water and began to sink.
Makes you do a lot of thinking about being thankful to be able to see the land.
Yeah, he survived an ordeal on the high seas that sounds like it's from a movie, but it's real life for that man who arrived on dry land today.
John McCoy is from St. Croix in the Virgin Islands. He was off the coast of the Dominican Republic last week when he had to abandon his 32-foot boat. A tug that was heading from San Juan to Jacksport came to his rescue and brought him here to Jacksonville, where he will board a plane for home. Channel 4's Nicole Snyder is joining us live from Blount Island, where this very thankful boater told her his remarkable story. Nicole?
Tom, this rescue is possible because John McCoy was prepared when his boat was sinking, and this tugboat crew was in the right place at the right time.
It's scary to sit there and think whether you're going to make it to land or not.
John McCoy says he and a friend were supposed to journey out onto the seas until they were forced to stop in the Dominican Republic for an engine repair. His friend got sick, so McCoy, an avid diver and experienced sailor, pressed on by himself in his 32-foot cabin cruiser.
I ran pretty well most of the day and right up into the night and decided to stop and let the thing idle and you know, take me a little rest. And when I woke back up, one of my engines was dead.
McCoy says he tried to crank the engine, but it wouldn't start.
Got downstairs, and I'm about 2.5 foot deep water inside the hull. The whole inside quarters was flooded.
He says he knew he had to act quickly or he was going down too.
Got on the radio, couldn't get nobody to respond to me, so I had to get off the boat. The boat was about to go down.
McCoy says he got into his 8-foot dinghy and took his rescue gear with him, including this EPIRB, a safety system.
Sends out a GPS signal through the satellite systems.
So if you didn't have that, you wouldn't be where you are today?
I would have been, no, I'd probably be dead.
After using this system in his radio for 5 hours, he got a renewed sense of hope as the sun came up on Thanksgiving morning.
The radio response got better and better, and they had turned their whole barge around and took off coming after me. They decided they wasn't going to leave me.
Captain James Morrissey and his crew were persistent about finding the man they heard over the radio all night long.
It's like finding a needle in a haystack, so we really didn't know, how to go about finding him.
The captain says McCoy took all the right steps so he could be found.
He was very smart. When his boat went down, he grabbed all the equipment that he needed to grab.
The crew and McCoy enjoyed Thanksgiving dinner aboard the Coral Coast.
I'm very blessed that they turned around, especially, turn a whole barge around to come after me. And the captain just said he was not going to let me out there. He said they was coming after me no matter what.
And McCoy says his boat was valued at $70,000 and he didn't have insurance on it, but he sure is grateful to be back on dry land here in Jacksonville and is excited to fly home tomorrow to St. Croix. I'm live in Blount Island, Nicole Snyder, Channel 4, the local station.